Hello everybody and welcome back. Now that I've played Football Manager 24 for a while, I think that one of my favorite players in game is Jude Bellingham, and he's slowly becoming one of the huge football stars right now in the world. And I thought like it would be really interesting to figure out using FM what could have been if Jude Bellingham opted in after he went to Borussia Dortmund to actually come back to Birmingham, stay there for his whole career. Alright, so here we are. Jude Bellingham is back to Birmingham. He's gonna stay there throughout his whole career. And don't worry, we paid back the money to Real Madrid. So everyone's happy. Like, Dortmund got the money, Real Madrid got the money. Jude Bellingham was like, okay, I'm gonna pay back to Real Madrid. I'm gonna join my childhood club, Birmingham, and let's see where he is after 5 years. Now, before we even start wondering what happened to Real Madrid, what did they use the money for? Here we go, you can see it. They bought Victor Osimhen for 120 million, so they utilized them well, didn't they? Okay, so we are 5 years in the future, where Jude Bellingham already has 53 goals in 205 appearances since he came back to Birmingham City. His stats are absolutely amazing. He's described by media as world-class midfielder. Question is, where is Birmingham City in the English pyramid? And the answer is that they have just won a promotion for the Premier League, but they just got relegated the season up before that. So this is the second promotion they're winning in the 5 seasons since Jude got back. His stats are pretty respectable. I'm not really sure what position he's playing, but above 7.4 each and every season, except the one in the Premier League. 20-ish goal contributions each and every season. A lot of Player of the Match awards, even 3 in the Premier League. So pretty good stats. Each and every season he played in the Championship, he won the Sky Bet Championship Player of the Season award, which is, I don't think it's unexpected. Interesting thing, he actually won something with England, the European International League. They managed to win it, so he is already doing things for the national team. Now we're jumping another 5 years in the future when Jude Bellingham is in his prime. He is now 30 years old and has 35 goals in 103 caps for the national team of England. Absolutely amazing stats. And for Birmingham City, he has now 124 goals in close to 400 appearances since he came back. This is quite a lot of goals compared to the previous 5 years he spent in the team. So question is, did he score them in the Premier League or he did it in the Championship? Unfortunately for Birmingham City fans, despite the fact that they have one of the biggest stars in the world of football, they did not manage to utilize him and build a club around him, a team that is capable of staying consistent in the Premier League. You can see that each and every time so far they managed to get a promotion, they got relegated in the season after. It is kind of interesting that maybe, we're gonna check in a moment, that Jude is now playing as more of an attacking player, because in the last 2 seasons in the Championship he scored a combined of 50 goals alongside 19 assists. So 22 Player of the Match awards, 20 Player of the Match awards. Amazing player. Yeah, it's evident that Jude Bellingham is now playing in a more advanced role, and interesting that also Cole Palmer is in Birmingham City, so hopefully, keeping fingers crossed, they can actually stay there and Jude can probably win something. But before we move on another 5 seasons in the future, Jude Bellingham scored the winner in the final against France in the Euros in the year 2032. You can see he was on the bench at the beginning of the game, but when he came in, he actually managed to score the winner. Great stuff by Jude and great stuff by England. Okay, we are now 15 seasons in the future, and the good news is that Jude Bellingham is showing absolutely no signs of decline. I remember his finishing was 16, so maybe he's losing something here and there. His strength is not great, maybe losing a bit of physicality, but he's absolutely rocking the world of football still at 35. He has close to 600 appearances in this day in Birmingham City, which means that combined he has already more than 600 appearances and around 170 goals for the club, which is absolutely legendary status already. And you can see that the media description says he's legendary midfielder. Now, question is, could he keep up Birmingham City in the Premier League? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Since we last checked, Birmingham City has been consistently in the Premier League. By the way, this is a huge achievement because the other 3 times that they managed to get a promotion, they finished dead last. less than 7 wins each and every time, so that was not great by them. Now, since he's in the Premier League, he's playing consistently, 30 games per season, close to 40, scoring at least 5 each and every season, so maybe he's back to a more defensive roles. We're gonna check in a moment. And I gotta say that it's super impressive that he managed to get 15 player of the match performances in a single Premier League season by playing for Birmingham City. So now it's kind of interesting to see where did they manage to finish in the season 34-35. Kind of expected, season 34-35 is their best season in the Premier League. They managed to finish 10th, but they also finished 11th 2 seasons in a row, so definitely now an established Premier League team. And one very interesting thing is that they actually managed to add, okay, it's not a trophy, but a second place in the English FA Cup, so a good run in one of the seasons as well. Things are not looking that bad. By the way, remember those 15 Player of the Match awards? It's a Premier Division record, so good stuff by Jude. And you also know what? In the year 2034, when he was 34, he actually broke the Birmingham all-time record for most league appearances with 486. Now, I got a surprise for you. They did it again. They won the Euros in 2036. 2 times in a row, England is winning the cup. And this time, it was also against France, but because I forgot to check last time, by the way, he was also player of the tournament in 2032. Okay, another 3 seasons in the future when Jude is already 43, he's about to retire, you can see his stats, his body is giving up on him, but he's still someone that has a really nice first touch, can pass a ball, can kind of score a goal here and there maybe, he can see everything on the pitch, so yeah, really amazing player. He had a great career at Birmingham, scored 199 goals so far. Unfortunately, they got relegated back to the championship. Now got a promotion, but he's not playing at this point in time. He's like someone that is probably sharing his experience with the younger players. And this is a great way to finish this video. I absolutely love this version of his career. I love the stats. I love the player that he's right now. I really hope that he has a really long career. I kind of doubt he's gonna be playing until he's 43, but amazing stuff. I know there are a lot of people that say, why do this? Why do this? Why dwell on something that is not like it could have been? Yeah, it could have been, but I like these thought experiments, and it is maybe my way to tap into a different world where we could go back to the 90s or the 80s, where it was absolutely normal for players to stay throughout their whole career in a single club because not everything was driven by money. But it may be just me. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, click the button below and see you next time. Bye bye.